Hello everyone, Jesse Webb, TradersPro. Market conditions, bearish in a bull market, or excuse me, bearish in a bear market still. Approaching that bull market crossover here, getting a little bit closer. We're also getting approaching a potential breakout on SPY, SP 500, just this resistance area right here. Current short-term signals actually look pretty good right here, where you've got sentiment moving well, you've got momentum, which has been pulling back, and you've got breadth, which is working its way up as well. So those three things together in that format are still bullish, particularly where the momentum area is. It's not overbought, it's pulled back a little bit, and you've got some additional participation excuse me, coming back into the market. And so some bullish signs, just a little bit of a pullback here. We are seeing not real solid buy-sell ratio, and they're kind of coming back together again. This has really been an interesting couple of weeks here because we just haven't had any real clear direction and really solid direction. Just a lot of stocks just sitting in limbo right here for whatever reason, looking for more news through earnings, looking through more news through the Fed. Whatever the case may be, we're just stuck right here at this resistance area on SPY, looking for either a breakout or a reversal or some kind of a pullback here. Let's take a look at that chart. This resistance area here. In fact, let's go look at this 1 year time frame a little bit clearer. This is the resistance area, and now we're going to probably continue to back and fill this pullback, possible bounce here, if not a possible bounce right here at these levels. But we've got about this much range of bullishness before things may start to tick back the other direction. That's what I'd be watching for right here is, are we just continuing to get indecision type bars like we had yesterday? An indecision bar is essentially when you have a day that's, it looks like this. You've got an up day, it goes up, it comes down, and it kind of settles, and you get a body of the candlestick that is something, like this. That's an indecision type day where the market is not going one direction or the other. Kind of right here as well, kind of right here as well. So we're seeing that at these levels at some support. I have not looked at futures yet this morning to see how things look, but we are set up here still in that buy zone. Another significant pullback is going to notch us back down into that yellow range, which is that caution area, and continuing to look strong at these levels. Not really strong, but we've had a nice uptrend, and we're due for a little bit of a pullback, so that wouldn't be unexpected right here. Muscle stocks, there's some good-looking stocks in there today. AGYS is the #1 stock, and again, the reason why it's #1 is because of the ranking system right here. It's the top ranked stock in that new list, and so as we go through these stocks, we'll go through those top 5. Those are the ones that are probably seen in the email that you get, and so we'll touch on those. AGYS. The top stock in there, and CDZI, agriculture, consumer staple stock. Interesting, we're not seeing a biotech or medical stock in there in the top 2 or 3 today. BMI had a big gap. Computer technology, industrial controls, not sure what they do or what that gap meant, if there was some news or an earnings report or something to that effect. But when we have these, that often takes us up into this upper range when you have a big gap higher like this, and so you've got a lot of space to fill, gap, a little bit of a pullback. That pullback may actually create an opportunity right in here, but I typically like to wait, at least well into the day to kind of watch to see how it's going to react, or even wait a day or two and see if it'll pull back into that buy zone. But sometimes you got a lot of momentum, you can get some follow through on a big gap like that, but they're not ideal typically. The next stock here is FICO, FICO, a potential breakout candidate right here, And again, the reason why breakouts are effective is because you have so much overhead resistance right here. You have a lot of areas and reasons why people want to sell. And so once that breaks out of that area, now you've got nobody up here that bought right here and that is willing and looking to sell even higher. So you just get fresh new demand as it breaks out. So keep an eye on FICO today, see if we can get a breakout on that. The best stock of the list, in my opinion, today is this BTAI, really volatile stock, that medical biomed area, which has been performing well, decent pullback, and then a good strong confirmation rally here today, or not today, but recently, this last few weeks, and then we get a buy signal on that today. If you go out to the 1-year chart, you can see a pretty decent pullbacks pulled all the way back to this support area and is now getting some confirmation and decent looking setup there. Keep an eye on that one for today. If you don't have full access to the site, you can sign up with the link below, and we look forward to having you. Have a great day today.